Say, Lil Nook, hey, let me tell you this. We back at it again. Your favorite uncle, your favorite Theo. Y'all already know we back with that sleep token. Come on, we got that Damocles. I mean, I've been calling it Damocles, Damocles, but Damocles. Oh, sorry, Damocles. Damocles is what it is really called. If I get that right. So, I'm excited. This is my first time being a part of the premiere. I tried to do this last time, but I guess I got the time wrong. I double checked, make sure. I see this now. It's literally right here. Now it tells you 60 seconds. So, we're gonna be ready as soon as it drops. So I'm excited. I tried to go live, but it's gonna take me a little bit more. I want to make sure I get it right, and that's a little bit to my detriment sometimes. A little perfectionism and stuff. But hey, we doing the best we can. So I'm excited. The Genius got the lyrics already. I haven't read through them, but I was just excited that they actually had them. Just to be sure that we on the right track here. I'm trying to blow it up a little bit, and we're gonna go through this and see how it goes. Damocles, I heard that it's part of it's a whole sword story, also about a king. If I'm not mistaken, I did a little research on it, and this fits right in line with the actual theme so far for this song. I went back and listened to Emergence 2 based off of a comment, and they said if you look at Emergence in the same lens as Caramel, that is for the fans, it's facts. I feel it hardcore. So this right here, because it's basically talking about how a king I guess somebody who wasn't a king understood that even though you had great power, it still comes with great responsibility. So I think it's on the same theme, so this gonna be good. So I hope that it's on that same vein. I can't wait to hear how he puts it, and just go from there. We're gonna trust, we're gonna listen to it and get the vibe. And here it is. So let me turn down a little bit right now, but we got a minute, a little on in a minute 30. But I'm excited. Like I said, I tried to go live, but it didn't work. I always want to make sure we do it right. But I hope this is in the same vein, because I feel like we all need this harsh lesson where we feel like, and I know it from not necessarily the subscribers, but just all the people on YouTube, just how they just feel like they can do whatever they want, when they want, how they want, say it how they want, just because they're hiding behind a screen. And these people have, this vessel 2, even 3 and 4, they put hard work in to make sure that this is, portrayed in the way they want it to be portrayed, and I want to experience it that way. So, let's see what he say, but, we got 25 seconds, and, I'm just excited to be a part of it with y'all, to actually listen to it with everybody else, so yeah, this is exciting. I'm excited. So let's turn it up and get ready. Let's get ready. Whew. I wonder if is this Sleep Tokens thing or is this YouTube's thing? I don't know. Here we go.
Oh, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. and it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I got to pause it right here because, man, this theme, you know, he has definitely a sound for this album, you know, and you know, if I think back, he has a sound for pretty much every album. They have a particular sound. He's very good at that, and this one has a particular sound, and it's clean, it's crisp, it's clear, you know, and I mean, yeah, this is definitely it. I don't know if he hasn't really talked about the fans yet. You know, to me, I feel like he is just trying to figure out, well, what's next? What's you know, what's the next thing, you know, from this? And probably specifically because the pressure of this album, I mean, I felt the pressure of it, you know, like just nervous that whether it's going to be good or not, whether it's going to, you know, meet up to all the expectations and all the hype and all the, you know, so imagine if we feel that way, imagine how he feels. Imagine how Vessel feels. And this is kind of like, well, like what am I after this? You know, and I mean, to me, maybe he hasn't said it yet, but you know, what are you going to think of me after this? Am I more than a person, or am I, you know, so sorry, I don't want to get too much into it, but go back. Let's go back a little bit. One more time.
Days on repeat.
I'm about to look up a lot of these words.
Until they look like harmony.
We know we're discordant.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see
here we go.
the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief. When what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself. When
he is. This is man. He is vulnerable as hell. Man, I mean, like people. This is the mask off right here. This is the mask off. You want to know the dude under the mask? This is him. This is this is him. Oh, oh my God. I mean, we'll have to go back through the lyrics, but this is him. And I had already, it's real poppy. It's real popish. You know, the song has a nice pop feel. It could be a Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Y'all could be mad that I mentioned their names in it, whatever. But it had that fresh, crisp pop sound. And I'm like, wow, I mean, is he going to take this all the way through? It's gotten heavier. Now, right at the end of that, when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell, there was a like a one little, kind of, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. I think back in the day, it was called like a chucking, it had that, so maybe he's gonna bring it in. He'll throw a little eggs in there or little breadcrumbs, seeing it, let you know what he's gonna do. So we'll see. But this is fire. This is him under the, like, and it's not real heavy. It's not real heavy in the words. Like he's being real straightforward. But the vulnerability, it's about the vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? It's about this is what it is. This is what it is. It's vulnerable.
And what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Will nobody tell me I get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the dawn and days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Oh, that little flam. 2. Come on, bro. This song for you? This song for you. This is you saying, this is you seconding, seconding. Yeah. This is you saying, nah, I feel the same way. I don't know that I made up that word, the other word, but this is 2 saying, I feel the same way. I ain't got I'm not singing. I'm not playing the keys. But this is my way of telling you, I feel the same. That's what that felt like. That's what that felt like. He does this little slam in the middle of us. Right here. There you go again. Yeah. Oh man, this is another emotional one. Oh my God. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to these lyrics here. This is another emotional one. It's, I mean, I also feel like before we get to the lyrics, let's stick to the music for a second. I can tell, I can 100% tell that maybe this is just me as a key, as being a keyboardist, but I can tell that he has worked on his piano chops. Like he is so much cleaner on the keys. I don't know, whatever. Maybe now that they're with RCA or something, maybe they got other people playing. I don't know. Maybe we'll that'll find out. But at up until this point, we know that he is on the keys. So this right here, you could tell that he worked on these chops. This piano was clean. He's throwing different, just different, I don't know how else to describe it, but you could tell that he took these 2 years that we wait on this album. His piano chops have took a leap to the next level, 100%, 100%. And every song has been kind of piano heavy. This one's definitely piano heavy. We got a little bit of some heavy guitar, a little bit, but it's really just accenting the keys, and two had say his little piece at the end, like, nah, I'm with Vessel, y'all, we got to chill out because we don't know where we're gonna be, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna wake up alone, and y'all gonna forget about me. You know what I mean? Like I can think about a lot of songwriters that I love, a lot of artists that I love, but when I tell you that waiting for this album and trying to even think about any other song, any other music, especially when I have a reaction channel. I literally have a reaction channel. But this is all I can think about right now. But what happens 10 years, 15 years, when there's another Vessel that pops up? Then we're going to be like, man, like I remember somebody else who wrote like this, like he was good, but this is all I can think about right now. You get me? Like I don't know if I explained that, to the best way I could, but we're gonna forget about him. That's just reality, and I don't care how much you like him, you know what I mean? Unless you're just but if you're that type of super fan, then you're probably part of the problem. So, oh my God, this is crazy. This is good. This is good. We're gonna go through the lyrics, but I mean, he pretty much said it pretty clearly. So let's go back. I'm gonna have to look up some of these words. I'm just letting you know.
I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black.
Like that. Well, I've been waking up under blades. Under blades. The visual I got before I really looked at what he was saying, I was thinking like, on blades, but nah, I'm waking up under blades. Does that mean that we have that we are the ones holding the blades over him? Does that mean that, like, in the waiting for this album, were we holding blades to him, like, you better come out with a good album, you better come out with some good music? That, that's kind of how I'm taking it. Blue Blossom Days, I don't know what Blue Blossoms have to do with it, but Blue Blossom Days, I mean, if we want to keep, blossom, when a flower blossoms, that's when it's at its most, its most beautiful, stage, but a blue Blossom Days, if only Damocles would hit me back. there's the Damocles part would hit me back. I don't know. I would I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words on that one. I get what he's saying. I'm just trying to find the deeper meaning in it, But I do get what he's saying. I just don't have any explanation for, exactly what he's talking about. But no alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing. I don't know what a farthing is. That's the main thing. I was like, I need to look up. Let's see. Let's just look this up. Define farthing. A former monetary unit and coin of the UK. Okay. This kind of the other, when he was talking about man, I forgot what he was talking about in Caramel. But a former monetary unit of coin in the UK. Okay. Withdrawn in 1961. So it's been gone for a second. Okay, so no alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing. So no alabaster carvings or faces, no, it's just blank bills. There's nothing special. There's nothing special on this. I think that's what he said. Or no alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. Oh, okay. So you put those two together, then it's like none of that pretty stuff, or none of that, no amount of money, no amount of how good it looks, because the alabaster carvings, those alabaster, you heard the alabaster box, and on the alabaster box, normally it had decorative carvings and everything on it to make it look beautiful and pretty, and that's, no, none of that's gonna prevent my head from fading to black. Nothing's gonna prevent me from fading out in the distance. Like I'm not gonna always be able to come up with the best music. Are you gonna still fucking love me then? Oh my God, are you still gonna love me then?
And it feels like falling into the sea.
Here you go with the C again.
From outer space in seconds to me.
And it feels like, oh my God, let me let it run.
And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
And I need to look up discordant too. That was another word. I was like, I don't know what discordant means. Let's define discordant. Man, my AC just kicked on. I thought I had it off. Discordant, disagreeing, or incongruence. Not gruence, incongruous, grouse, incongruous. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to pronounce that part. But I mean, I get disagreeing. So let's see, and it feels like falling into the sea. We back to Atlantic here. We all know what it feels like to fall into the sea. You helped us figure that out. You helped us figure out what it felt like to drown. That shit was fire. From outer space in seconds to me. Yeah. And I play. That's the thing. Like I'm on top, and I'm out here, and I'm on top of the game. But just like that, in seconds, it feels like I'm done. Like damn. Like what I thought, the respect I thought I had was gone. It's gone just like that. But and I play discordant, and I play discordant days on repeat. So dang. Those days where the days where we don't agree with the music that he puts out, part of these metalheads and shit, also, always critiquing and trying to find what's wrong with his music, and or whatever, or just plain hating, you know what I mean? And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. Oh my God. man, these were, I mean, like I said, it's not deep. It's not deep, but it is. But it paints the picture perfectly of how he feels. Like you can't get more. Like, and that's the thing. Like, people, you think you want the mask off, but that's not really what you're looking for. Really, what you're looking for is a peek into who Vessel is. You don't need the fucking mask off for you to understand who Vessel is. All you have to do is just listen to his music. That's the key. Just listen to his music. This right here tells us exactly who he is and exactly what he's feeling. Like, you don't need the mask off. You don't need that. You know, like, I don't need to see your face. If we can have a phone call and you can give me, a good conversation. You know what I mean? I feel like I may be too loud. Give a good conversation. I don't need to see your face in order for you to be able to speak into my life. You get me?
Days on repeat until they look like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Man. When the river runs dry and the curtain is called, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. Like, I can't see the bottom, so I gotta come up. And I gotta come up, but at the same time, when I come up, you come up for air, and that's supposed to be relief. Coming up for air is supposed to be a time of relief, but I still come up for air and I still choke on it as well. And I'm trying to go to the bottom, but I can't even see the bottom. I can't see the bottom, so I'm coming up from air because I don't know where I'm going. But I choke on it up here because I think I got a safe space, but I don't. Because when I come up for air, here y'all go with the blades. When I wake up, I got blades, on top of me. I got blades up, What exactly did he say? I got, I've been waking up under blades, but I got blade. Oh my God. I hope y'all get it, man. I really hope y'all get it. And now I can already see people hating. I could already see people hating on this song. I can already see it. Now I don't go and search out, I don't listen to I don't go and look at like the forums and all that kind of stuff, or I'm not on the Reddit and all that. So and I'm not a part of the metal community. So, I don't see, I just know what I hear from other reactors, other people who talk about what's going on, with Sleep Token. And all those people like Sleep Token. They're just kind of talking about the hate that people are giving them. So I don't know the exact hate. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. But clearly he feels it. Very clearly. Oh, did I finish it up? But choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. And I think that's where this comes up. His problem is these questions. That's what it feels like. It feels like he's saying, nobody else knows that I got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? That's his problem. Like, that he's worried about all these things. What if the diamond days are all gone? Excuse me. And who will I be when the empire falls? These are his problems. Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. His problem is that he feels like that he's worried. This is what he's worried about. This is where he's worried about. And sure, I'm sure human nature just just leans to leans to a little bit of hating, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. He shouldn't have to worry about these things. He really shouldn't. And I mean, and Vessel, if you're listening, bro, and you need encouragement, bro, like you don't need this shit, bro. You don't need to worry about this. You stand tall, bro. Stand tall in what you've accomplished. Stand tall in how you've changed people's lives. Stand tall, fuck everybody else, bro. Just fuck everybody else. Go read that Mel Robbins book. Let them. Go read it, bro. I literally just bought the audio book, and it's great. It's great. I mean, I love Mel Robbins and all, but this is a great book. Like let them, bro. Let them feel what they want to feel. Let them say what they want to say, bro. Like you've made a masterpiece of music. You made too big of a masterpiece of music to be doubting yourself like this. And I maybe you've already dealt with it, and now you're just showing us a glimpse into what you've been feeling or whatever. And I very you seem to be an aware person, so just don't, bro. You don't hit me up, bro. I don't care. Just hit me up. I got you, bro. I got you. I know you got plenty of cheerleaders out there, but I got you.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling.
Well, I know I should be touring. You should be, bro. You should be, bro. You're not coming to Texas? Vessel, you're not coming to Texas, bro? Like, yes, you're right. You should be touring, bro. You really should be. And not for selfish reasons. I'm not, well, maybe it is a little bit, I guess, because I want to see you live, bro. I definitely want to see you live. But this is just him saying, like, I know what I should be doing. I know, but I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring. I get it. They're pop chords. They're pop chords. 100% pop chords. So that's what he's saying. But maybe he did it on purpose, But I can't always be killing the game. Like, I can't always write you the biggest hit, bro. I can't always, everybody has a prime, everybody has an after prime. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows would do anything but feel the same. Like, there ain't nothing that anybody could do. Like, I'm still gonna feel the same. That's crazy, man.
It feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks.
There's a lot of callbacks too. There's a callback to Atlantic. There's or to This Place Will Become Your Tomb. There's some callback to Over the Peaks. That's talking about Chokehold. Is it Chokehold or something? I'm pretty sure Chokehold. He talks about the peaks, and I play Discordant Days on repeat until the tape runs out on me, and then we're about to hear this tape. Probably I wanted to hear that again, but man, we talk. There was another one that maybe I missed it. I got caught up in talking about something else, but maybe it'll come back around. That's a little bit different of a chord progression, it sounds like, than the first pre-chorus. Is that tape?
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold,
oh, when the river runs dry and the curtain is called, how will I know if I can't see how will he know when the curtain call? Oh shit. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah. When the river runs dry and the curtain is called, how will I know? How is he gonna know when it's all said and done and when it's over? You know what I'm saying? But he how would he know if he can't see the bottom? Then he comes up for air. He chokes like, oh god.
Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. When nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river
And nobody told me I'd be begging for relief. Dang. Like this is, like we hear terms like the crown is heavy. The crown is heavy. We hear things like, it's lonely at the top. We hear phrases like that. He just said he said these things in a way that I've never heard before. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief, but right before, right in the when the river runs dry, how will I know when the river runs dry and the curtain is called? How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. Like that part goes to this part, and nobody told me I'll be begging for relief. I can't see the bottom. I'm choking up here. Like I need something. I need some type of relief. Like somebody give me some type of relief because I got friction and I got bullshit on both sides. On both sides. When what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me, that also goes back to well, maybe not. I'm kind of over the fact that this is so far these three songs. I can see Emergence as a relationship song, but if you put it in context with these other two songs, then I feel like it is about, this is about him. This is his vulnerability right here as far as, fame and all that goes. But at the same time, it's still an emergence. It's still a journey it's still a journey. We're still seeing his journey, even though I don't necessarily feel like we've gotten maybe some type of understanding of where he is in the relationship from these last few albums. This is still look what I found on the way. Look at what I found on the way. I found this fame on the way, and now this is what's crippling me. Like come on. Like this is what's crippling him now. Like this is under the mask right here. This is under the mask. I'm real animated. I'm doing all this a lot. But it's. I just feel for this nigga, man. I really do. And I'm taking it in too because, I feel like I kind of feel the same way. I'm taking this as lessons, and I'm looking at them like, because I could say the same thing. Like it took my relationship to fall apart, my marriage to fall apart, a divorce, a lot of mistakes, a lot of trying to find myself and all of that. It took me that, and then here comes the channel, right? But if I'm not careful, I could end up feeling just like him. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'll be as big as Sleep Token is, on YouTube or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, we all have to make sure that we're not I was gonna say tooting our own horn, but we're careful not to fall into a trap of selfishness and a trap of look at me and this machismo, and I guess in Spanish, that machismo that because of look at what I did, look what I've done, look what I whatever. He's like, I made it to the top, but I'm still choking. I still don't know where to go. I'm still, because I got all this pressure that y'all are putting on me. I got all this pressure that I'm putting on myself. Man.
Trying the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom?
But wait, I forgot. Who? Well, nobody told me I get tired of myself. I guess I just talked about that. Like all this pressure that he's putting on himself. Like he's tired of himself because he's probably tired of himself because he actually asking himself these questions. He's asking himself these questions. I'm tired of myself because I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. Because I'm allowing outside external things to shake me. I am questioning myself. I'm questioning all the hard work that I put into this to build this. I'm questioning it all. And that's his problem. Man, are we listening? Are we listening? Are you taking it for yourself? Are you putting yourself in it? Are you trying to find this?
And the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the dawn of days are all gone? And will it not be with me and play our roles? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Man, what if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? We all know what the diamond days are. He let us know in Ascensionism. Like, I can give you this diamond lit paradise. Or, this diamond lit paradise. What if those days are gone? What if I can't give you that anymore? And and who will I be when the empire falls? Waking up alone and I'll be forgotten. I'm telling you. This is under the mask. This is under the mask. You are seeing his face right now. You're seeing who he is right now. How broken he is or how broken he was. I'm hoping that he's gotten over it. I'm hoping that he's already like, hey, I brushed it off. I got it out. I was able to put it into words and now I gotta move. I gotta keep going. I mean, I think he has to have at least another 2 good albums. At least another 2. So man, y'all don't understand that flam, man. Like and to be able and to do that. A flam is where you take, I'm going to try to explain this. I'm not a drummer, but I do play drums. But I'm not a drummer. But that flam when you can, it's a quick, and, the more you, I don't know why they call that a flam, and to do that inside of the field. Like literally not. He didn't start out with it. He did it inside of the field. like that's something that we don't understand. Yeah, that's difficult. It's difficult. Listen to these keys. I'm telling you, he been working on them chops. Oh man. I would imagine that we got the next album. Well, I would imagine that we're not getting nothing else until the album release, based on the timing, you know. But I'm excited. This is gonna be a great album. It's gonna be a great album. I'm excited for it. And, I mean, we're getting to see him in the most vulnerable state we've gotten to see him. You know, before he's just been talking about his experiences. Now he's literally talking about how like himself right now. That's wild. So, hey, tell me what you think. Comment, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Let's move.